Now what is going on here? They just let the children loose in the forest and let them have at each other? Leaving the last one standing as the victor? Shoo, back in my day we called that recess. And we didn't have no singing, mocking jaybirds neither. No sirree. We had the most dangerous bird of all, the condor falcon. A condor and a falcon had a baby. And it is the scariest thing you could possibly imagine on Earth. That was the first time I ever seen a bird flex.
Dear Grandpa Theo, I'm currently working on a school project with a group of friends, and it isn't going so well. Every time we meet to work on it, my friends don't help, they just sit around and hang out. What's the best way to let them know I have a problem with this without making a big deal about it?
See, that's the problem with the young people today. Don't nobody want to put the work in. You just want to play with your X stations and go on your My Faces. You probably out there listening to them boy bands too, ain't you? Back in my day, we listened to men's bands.
Grandpa?
That reminds me of a story. It was back when I was in the war. That's right, that war. See, back then, I was an army cook. Last laundry room assistant. And I was good, too. I was the best cook the 697th Division ever did see. I was so good, in fact, the Army asked me to stop cooking altogether and go on a top-secret mission for them. I was honored indeed to be given such a task. But the generals say it was because most of the division had food poisoning and could barely make it 7 steps from their bunks. I said, not from my soup they didn't. See, 'cause my soup is special. What I do is, I start out with my soup base, I add my veggies, my herbs, my paprika, then I add my cow's tongue. And I make sure it's a fresh one too. Still got that hot breath on it.
Ew, Grandpa! Nobody wants to hear that.
Hey, you didn't complain last week when you ate it.
Oh, that's what that was?
You interrupting the story now. Acting like you never had cow tongue before. Oh, cow tongue eating boy. So anyway, me and my team set off on our mission. Starting off going down the Nong River. It was me, Dutch, Ox, Radio, Sketch, and Spanky Jefferson. We had to go all the way down the river to the tower base at the end. The air was still, too still. It was almost as if the river knew something I didn't. Like it was trying to tell me something. Like it was trying to tell me Spanky Jefferson ate my last piece of spearmint gum.
He did not eat your last piece of gum, Theo. He told me himself he didn't.
That man's breath was too fresh, woman! Too fresh!
Just skip to the end of the story. You're wasting the young people's time.
But I'm just getting to the good part.
Good part? You got ambushed. Your whole team was captured. You wet yourself. And then a rescue team came and saved everybody.
I did not wet myself. Water was thrown on my leg to make it look like I wet myself. I was strategically set up by the enemy.
What strategy involves you wetting yourself, Theo?
That's not the point. The point is, you leaving out the details. Like how a big part of the mission involved me jumping from a rooftop as it exploded in all of my glories.
That was the movie Die Hard.
Which was based, in part, on events from my life. I have always said that.
Nobody's got time for it. What's this got to do with the question the boy asked?
It was, yeah. Son, what you need to do is talk to your friends head on. Not in a harsh way now, just tell them how you're feeling. And who knows, you could be doing them a favor. If you don't say nothing, 50 years from now, they could turn into low-down, backstabbing gum stealers, just like that Spanky Jefferson.
All right, you're done. Theo the Third, baby, you can turn off that camera now.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, don't you do it. I'm not finished. Spanky Jefferson, I want my gum back. But there was one call that stuck with me. It came on St. Patrick's Day of 1975.